We have a lot of events coming up and I'm sharing them with you. I want to share all the dates and where they are and what we're doing, because on my recent trip to the States, or after it, I had so many people saying, oh, I wish I'd known you were coming. And actually I didn't do a long form video about the trip. I mentioned it in many places, including in my newsletter. Do sign up to that, by the way, if you want to keep abreast of what's going on, the events we're running and that kind of thing. Lots of advice about no-dig as well, including the day courses we do here on a regular basis. They mostly, until recently, they sold out completely, but we have got a few places on the one or two summer ones, like Wednesday 24th of July, so that's fairly soon. And then, is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then Saturday 17th of August also has a few places. That's a Wednesday. And then, no, that's a Saturday. Then going forward, we have some unusual or different things. Like on the 31st of August, that's a Saturday, there's a lovely event with Gaz Oakley, who was here recently, and you might have seen a video on his channel about the cooking he did here. And we're combining, so I'll do a no-dig morning and he'll do a cookery afternoon. You can find details in the page on my website, which there'll be all the links for these events on my events page of the website. We'll put links in the video description as well. So that's Saturday 31st August. It's followed by, on Sunday 1st of September, by my open day here, which is a bookable event. We give all the money to charity, but we actually take money for tickets, and that's a way of knowing how many people are coming. We're slightly limited on parking, but not too much. But do book a place for that if you want to come Sunday 1st September. That's a wonderful chance to see the garden in all its glory. Early September is one of the best times to see it. And you could see it again in one of the other events we're running, which is to do with my compost book coming out on 5th September. We're running a compost making and using afternoon course on Wednesday the 11th of September. That's here. I'll be teaching. I teach in all these, it's me personally. And before that, I'll be celebrating the opening of, or the publication of the book at Shaftesbury in a bookshop event, Fold Bookshop, F-O-L-D-E. And that's on 5th of September itself, the day of the publication. And then, following from that, there's two more events about the compost book. And one is, they're both at Toppings actually. Toppings Bookshop is a great bookshop if you don't know it. If you have one near you, worth a look. They really give wonderful personal services as well as selling books. And their Bath bookshop has to be seen to be believed. It's in the old Quaker meeting house. And last time I did my no-dig book event there, and it was just sold out, it was packed to the rafters, and it's just really good atmosphere in the room. So that one is on Wednesday the 18th of September. And then that's followed by Toppings in Edinburgh on Sunday 22nd September. So you got two bites of the cherry depending which end of the country you're on. And I hope we can run some more events in between that. You know, I'd love to do something in north of England. If you're in the north of England, you run a bookshop or own a bookshop, or you've got ideas for events, if we can group them together enough to make my trip worthwhile, I'm really happy to look at that. And what I'm doing in Edinburgh actually is combining, so I'm combining with Fred Burkmiller of L'Escargot Bleu restaurant, and doing a day course in his garden. He's a brilliant chef as well as being a brilliant chef, he's a gardener. And in his no-dig garden, I'll be doing a teaching day on Saturday the 21st of September. So again, there's another nice option. And I'm giving other no-dig talks in September. One is near Petersfield, Alitex Greenhouses. It's actually a members only event, but towards the end of August, if there are still places, depends how many members take it up, that will be available. So that's 12th of September. And then on the 27th of September, I'm in Bath and giving a talk to an unusual event. It's interesting, called Into the Light Greater Reset, the alternative kind of reset. Again, find details from the link. And on the 28th, Saturday, I'm speaking at the Organic Growers Gathering, which is at Ian Tolhurst Farm, Hardwick, near Reading. That's worth a visit of itself, but it's going to be a fascinating day with lots of organic growers there. And then in October, I'm going to Italy. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's at Casa Clelia, near Bergamo, and it's a day course. And they've got a beautiful restaurant there, farm, no-dig market garden that's going nicely. And the following day will actually be a talk I'm giving to the Cordillera, I think it is, the farming operation in Italy. It's a very kind of tourism related event as well as no-dig growing, a nice combination. And likewise, when I'm in Ireland, there's two trips to Ireland coming up. There's an event at Cork Rooftop Farm, Brian McCarthy, 3rd and 4th of August, so that's fairly soon. And then in the Organic Centre up in Leitrim, near Sligo, Northwest Ireland, on the 26th and 27th. Just check those dates. Yeah, 26th, 27th. That's 2 weekend dates, 2 separate day courses. And finally, there's something a bit different. We're running what I call energy gardening courses here, which is looking at ways you can get hold of unseen and invisible energies often not measurable by contemporary science, to help your growing. I mean, just look at this abundance here in a difficult year. We're actually having quite a good year. It's slow for warmth-loving plants like tomatoes, outside particularly, but growth is generally good, and I attribute that to some of the energy work I do. I don't want to say too much more about it here, but certainly a lot will be revealed on 19th of October. We're running one already actually on 28th August, but it's sold out, I'm afraid. But 19th of October is what I'm calling energy gardening. Think outside the box and have a bit of fun playing with things that are very cheap and simple to do. So do have a look at the video description. I might have got 1 or 2 of these dates numbers slightly wrong. Hope I haven't. But you can find all the details there and on the events page of my website.